This is a big box time. I'm gonna unbox a new G-Shock watch that's just arrived a few days ago actually. And here it is, straight from Japan. And with that said, this video is sponsored by Buyee.jp, a proxy shopping service website based in Japan, in which I used to buy this G-Shock watch from. So this watch has already been released in my local home country, so technically I don't have to buy them from Japan because the price are roughly the same anyway. But I bought this watch before they were released here, so now it is here. The seller used two different boxes, even though they could just use one singular box. And here it is. This is my GBD-H1000, and you guys have already seen, even from the box, I picked up the all black version. Let's see now what else we have here. Yep, here's another one. This is the GBD-100 series G-Shock watch, and I guess, yeah, here it is. The watch is placed outside like that. One box, two box. In this video I'm just gonna unbox them. I'm not gonna make a dedicated review just yet because I have no idea how this watch works, even though I already seen some reviews on YouTube about these watches. But still, you didn't really know the watch unless you try it out. That's the thing about G-Shock. It feels totally different when you own one. When you see them in person, when you hold it on hand, it feels different than when you look at it just on the internet, you know. And if I could take this out. Okay, here it is. And there it is. I picked up the black and white version as well. Similar way I picked my GBD-H1000, except from that model I didn't have an options. But in this case, the reason why I buy this specific colorway is because of the watch face, because of this blue IP plated ring around here that looks gorgeous in my opinion. And all of the wording, lettering around here, check this out, they all came in gray. If I were to pick the black version, this lettering will comes in red. That didn't look nice in my opinion, so this looks much more cleaner as a sport watch, should I say. And the watch band, somehow, yeah, it feels the same like the GBD-H1000, but they have texture down here, so this in theory will be a lot better to use for, let's see now if I test the button is working or not. Right, it's totally working, and I could see that it have similar functions like the GBD-H1000, except the button placement is different. Yeah, just different interface, same functions, different design of course. Now for a quick size comparison, there's a look like to the GMWB-5000. I almost forgot to show to you guys the price that I picked this watch. Check this out. GBD-100, 20,000 Japanese yen at retail, but I buy this watch around 20,000 Japanese yen only. I mean, you could buy this thing at around 160, something like that, depending on where you live. A lot cheaper depending on where you live, but that is the price that I paid to get one of these from Japan for this JDM version with this special box. And oh, different manual, I just realized this. 3481 new manual design, cool. Now the big boss, here it is, GBD-H1000 black. So the box really catered to that specific model, so this is cool. You'll have GPS on race Marlin dual charging system. Well, you guys already knows that, I believe. And I paid around retail price as well for this one, so there's nothing new here, nothing special that you should go out and hunt right away. But if you want to buy this watch direct from Japan yourself, use the link down in the description box and you will earn 1,000 yen discount for your first purchase only. Okay, the box really reminds me like the Casio ProTrack Smart OS watch, the WSDF20 if I'm not mistaken. And I have a feeling this watch was inspired by that model, except they simplified everything and it ended up the way it is, because you know, the more complex function the watch have, the more issues that could come arise in the future. And because this watch is incredibly simple, I have a feeling they could last you for a really long time. And that's just my opinion as far as first impression. Holy, they feel incredibly light. When I look at the photos of the watch online, it looked incredibly big. Even the dimension says that the watch is big, but if you hold it in person, when you look at it in person like this, in my case I picked out the all black and it didn't look as big as I would expect it to be though. So there's that, this GPS, Bluetooth, solar assist charging. Keep in mind, solar assist, so you cannot just fully rely on the solar panel alone. It's solar assist. You could use it, but don't fully rely on that. This is the price tag. Take me, here it is. listing all the functions and the retail price. I paid around 50,000 Japanese yen if I'm not mistaken, so that's good, I guess. A lot of functions in here, which, oh wow, which I'll highlight in the full review video. But right now, let me open this plastic up real quick. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, guess what? I'm gonna wear this watch right away, and I'll be wearing this for a good few days from now, and then I'll be back with reviews. The watch band though feels like the one used on this lower end version, so I have a feeling this not gonna last, especially when you really beat this up. But I don't think I will. I'm probably just using this. I mean, if I want to run, I could just use this thing. Indoors workout, this is good enough for me because I usually only do indoors workout. But sure, why not? Usually when I buy a G-Shock, I end up doing what the G-Shock was intended to do. So if you think that you didn't need the watch because you don't do all the activity that's related to the watch, think again. When you buy the watch, you'll end up doing all of those activities. So that's what's good thing about G-Shock. It motivates you to go out and do stuff outside, if you can, of course. In my country right now, the lockdown is already over, so I could go out, do some running, all those normal activities already, so I'm good. This is the manual 3475. You could read this out already in their website, just in case you're curious about the technicalities. And this is the charging dock. Okay, this is special as well. Okay, now I guess that's it, right? For all the boxing papers that we have with the watch, I'm gonna be wearing the watch, and then I'll wear this. I don't know when I'll be wearing this, but I'll be wearing this for now. See you guys in my next video.